So when I started Rank and Rent, sales was the one thing that I was most afraid of. English is my second language, and I never had any sales background or experience. Today, I'm really, really good at sales, and it's actually the one thing that I really enjoy doing. In this video, I'm going to share with you my process of getting good at the sales side of things, with how I practice sales, and also my scripts that I've used to do sales a lot easier for me using the results in advanced method. And also, I've been doing this since 2014. There's a lot of different words that I learned along the way that made business owners trust me even more. So I'm going to share with you those kind of key words as well.
If you're not good at sales, how do you get better? Just like anything, you do it every day, right? You learn, you read books. When I first started in sales, I wasn't any good. I didn't know technical sales, but every day when I drive to work, this is exactly what I did. I was 19. Every day I drove to work, I went and bought every sales trainer that I knew of. I bought their DVDs or their CDs, and I wouldn't listen to music in my car. I'd only listen to sales trainings. That's all I listened to, or mindset stuff. On the way to work, from there to work and home. It was like 15 minutes there, 15 minutes home. Every day I listened to that stuff. So that's one way is
For me personally, what I listened to was Grant Cardone's 10X rule, and that's really good for mindset. His style is taking massive action and not worrying about rejection. And then I would listen to Jordan Belfort's Straight Line Persuasion. That's more for technical sales, like overcoming objections. And then I would also listen to Dan Klein's sales training inside our Rank and Rant program.
You live it, you breathe it, you read it, you're consumed by it. The other thing is I had to then go to work, which was a sales position, and I had to practice the things that I was learning in the car.
I think practice is the number one important thing here. In my entrepreneurial journey, I have noticed that something magical happens when you put in reps. And I'm not talking just like you have to put in enough reps. And I don't know what that magical number is, but whether that be email marketing and you send out, 500 emails versus you send out 10 emails, whether it's doing phone sales or doing certain technical SEO stuff, when you do massive quantities, you begin to learn things at a different level than when you're actually just like listening to something. And the best way that I found to just be able to practice sales is I did a lot of cold calling. So just a basic pitch of, hey, I see that your website is ranked very low in the search engine. I am in your industry. For example, let's say it's tree service. I'm in the tree care industry. I already have websites in Michigan that's ranked at the top of the search engine. I have several partners. I can even send you referrals, but I'm looking into coming into your city, your niche, whatever that city is. And I'm looking to partner with one tree care company that want to dominate this area. And I've seen that your site is very low in the search engine. Would you be interested in something like that? Would you be interested if I was able to generate some free leads for you without asking for anything right now, just to prove myself? Would you be interested in working with me?
And so I was getting knocked down consistently. So no different than anything. You want to get good at math? Guess what you do? You drill math every day. You want to get good at freaking science? You drill science every day. You want to get good at sales? You drill it every day. You listen to it, you learn it, you breathe it. You should read things. Read blogs about what other people are doing. Listen to the audibles. Subscribe to people that are in that world that talk it, eat it, breathe it. What I have found is a lot of people that don't like sales is that they don't like rejection, right? So it's sometimes it's just getting through that piece of the puzzle of being okay with being told no and not getting like your feelings hurt. And so that's with repetition that comes.
Not everybody is going to be into doing cold calls, because cold calling, you will get rejected a lot. You will get hung up on. But to me, it's not even what Dan Klein teaches in the program. I just wanted to do it to put the reps in to get good at sales, or just good at becoming more comfortable talking to business owners, right? But we do not really teach cold calling, or Dan really doesn't like cold calling. We use other prospecting methods. For example, being able to generate a lead and give a free lead to a business owner before you even talk to them, that's really going to be the best prospecting approach, which is going to allow you to talk to that business owner and they're already kind of curious about speaking with you.
The good thing about lead gen for people who lack sales skills is they are not hard to sell. Very true point. It's hard to sell a concept to someone when you're like, hey, I got this idea and we're going to take your, whatever the concept might be. When you actually have a lead gen property that exists and it's pumping out phone calls every day, you are in a lot better situation because you have a product that's like done. When you sell like a glass jar and you can say, hey, this glass jar is fantastic because it's made out of glass and it makes your water taste better, and you can try it here, try it yourself right there, try it. That's a little easier to sell than, hey, I got this new material, it's made out of this super special material, it makes your water taste better, and it's gonna be like nothing you ever tried before, but I can't actually let you try it because I don't have it yet. And you're selling a concept to someone, it's much more difficult, right? You can understand the reasons why one would be more difficult than the other.
Yes, by far the easiest way to close a business owner and do sales in this rank and rent business is to first rank the website, generate leads. And then once you generate the lead and you send a couple free leads to the business owner, they're hearing your name every time they pick up the phone. It'll say this lead was sent to you by Ipe. And then you can reach out to them after 2-3 days of sending free leads and be like, hey, Mr. Business Owner, this is Ipe. I'm the one that's been sending you those free leads. I've noticed, I have a website that I built that ranked to the top of the search engine and it's generating calls. I was working with a previous tree care company before, but they moved out of town and they went to a different state. So now I need a new company to partner up with. Just to prove myself, I'm willing to work with you on the first week or so, just generating leads, and you can just pay me a commission. That's the kind of like the easiest soft close, because then you're not asking for any money up front. And then you can be like, once I prove myself to you after a couple weeks or a month, then I'd like to eventually get to a flat fee model where you just completely rent out my website for XYZ amount that me and you both deem as fair, because that's the deal I had with my previous client, and it makes everything easier so we don't have to count the leads and count the commission. But I will make sure that you have the bigger end of the stick. And yeah, if everything goes well, I'm looking to dominate more areas as well. So we could start off this venture with this one website, but if I find a hungry business owner, I'm looking to dominate more cities and build more sites as well, like I've done with other tree care companies in other cities in the state. So again, I did a couple moves there where I made it easy for the business owner to start working with me because I'm not asking for any money up front, and I'm kind of future pacing. I can get even more powerful results for you if you are a hungry business owner. So me saying those kind of things is I'm qualifying the business owner as well. It makes me come across way less desperate. Like, I'm also looking for a really hungry business owner to work with. Now, this method does require you to build and rank the website first, which can take some time. We're talking, anywhere from, 4 to 6 weeks to it can take somewhere even close to like 3, 4, or 5 months. So while you're waiting for your own rank and rent sites to rank, you can do other prospecting strategies that we teach in our program, such as the Eugene Review, where you interview business owners. We also have strategies of reaching out to business owners, like my initial beginning of this video script, kind of like telling business owners up front, hey, I'm looking for somebody to grow with. I'm already dominated in another city. I'm looking for that hungry business owner. If you're interested, I'm not asking for any money up front, but if I prove myself and generate some free leads for you, would you be willing to work with me? And so that script is then, if you find a business owner that's hungry and that agrees to that, because I'm offering free leads, then you can run some AdWords to generate free leads for that client. But I don't want to make this video too long because that's going to go into other videos of like strategies of prospecting. So I'm going to leave it here for now. To get good at sales, practice on those 2 pitches I mentioned in this video, and think of a way to put more reps in. If you just wait for your own rank and rent websites, you're only going to be able to put in so many reps, right? To be able to put in more reps, you have to do other prospecting strategies. Another one that our students use, and it's really good, is to do screencast videos, right? But I'll cover that in other videos. If you're interested in working more closely with us and getting more hands-on coaching, then check out the link in the description. We have the #1 Rank and Rank coaching program on the internet.